And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Now here's Levine. And here's Gordon from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. With the drive. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Turner. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Gordon. And just over a minute played here to start the game. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Caldwell Pope. Again, the Suns good for two.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
To the middle.
Suns foul. Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Out to Gordon. Lets it fly. Giannis with the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 6. The three from Suggs. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Outside Walker. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer, no good.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Here's Black. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The three from Suggs. The Warriors trailing. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Antetokounmpo with it. Outside Walker. Now here's Suggs. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Left side Levine. From 6 feet away. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not that that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Screen by Gordon. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the three-pointer goes.
3-point field goal.
Black's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The three from Bain. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's LaVine. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Turner. 5 on the clock. Gordon outside. Shoots over Walker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Suns trailing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Bain. To the paint. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Caldwell Pope got 5.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Gordon down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Dort. There's the block. Outside Bain. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Okongwu. It's rebounded by Grant.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Thibault. No good on the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Okongwu. Out to Hield. Launches a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
And here's Okongwu. No points yet. The kick out to Morris. Grant with a steal. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Morris outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Brunson. Inside. Okongwu with the rebound. The Suns leading. To the inside. Morris outside. Caruso outside. Pass to Morris. Okongwu, high post. And Thibault comes to help. Shot clock at 2. Hield with room to shoot. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brunson with the finish inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Hield. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Hero. Morris outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's the pick. Outside for Grant. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. Grant's got 5 now.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
Pass to Hero. Now Okongwu. Morris left side. Now Hero. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Brunson assertive on the take. Off target at the rim. So it's Phoenix now. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Okongwu with the bucket. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
It's good. Klingen's got 4 points in the quarter.
At 7'2", Klingen is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. The Warriors leading. Pass to Grant. Outside Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Okongwu, high post. Inside. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Hield. Off target with the 3. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Klingen. Outside for Grant. Launches it. They get it back. Not going to go that time. And so Hero will bring it up for Phoenix. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Caruso. Lets it go from deep. And Hero with the 3. Hero's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
There's the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Pass to Bain. For the tie. It's rebounded by Grant. The Warriors lead by 3. Brunson with it. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Off with the layup. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked!
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in him finding that block.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Screen by Gordon. Pass to Black. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Suns trail by 3. Now here's Caldwell Pope. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Caldwell Pope's got his third basket on the night right there. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Black. From downtown, Giannis with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Gotta pick it up.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Here's Levine. Yet to see a basket. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And the Warriors with possession here. 2-point game. Black, no good. Antetokounmpo, left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Gordon.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And here's Turner from the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Got a piece of it. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Dort outside. Here he goes. Beyond the arc.
Down in the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Gordon outside. Here's Black. He's got 5. Back to Gordon. Pass to Turner. They still need this. Oh, nice D from Walker. The Suns lead by 4. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And they double up Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Bane. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Outside Levine. Walker pulls down the board. And here are the Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Right side Levine. For 3, Gordon. The Suns clear it.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Second team foul.
A minute 20 left in the third. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Dort with a steal.
He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is a stat you do not want next to your name.
That one goes in. Turner's got his second basket on the night.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Dort with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Phoenix. "34 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Here's Brunson. Okongwu with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Picked up by Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 6. And coming.
The Warriors, 34.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Warriors trail by 6. Grab the screen. Pass to Klingon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Hero with the bucket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Klingon. Good D by Okongwu. The Suns lead by 7. Morris with it. Outside heel. From outside the arc. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Brunson. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, be careful. Clinging kid bring down the house.
Now here's a Kongwu. Back to Hero. Outside heel. A Kongwu with it. To the paint. The kick out to Morris. Another three for Phoenix.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
There's a screen. Here's Brunson. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Hero.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Here's Phoenix. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. Healed for three. And Klingon pulls it down. Warriors trail by 13. Gets stolen by Heald. Pass to Caruso. The three is up. It doesn't go for him. To the inside. Grant. The kick out to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. And a Kongwu with the block. And so Hero will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And that one's good.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
To the middle. Here's Klingon. Unloads from 13. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And the Suns with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Hero, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And that's a foul called on Onyeka Kongwu. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Turner. Takes a three. And the Warriors miss again. Phoenix leading by 15. Here's Black. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Walker. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. From deep, Bain sends it home from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 18.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Shot clock at 5. Dort outside. Over Bain. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Kicks it out to Bain. Let's go with a three. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Back to Levine. Screen by Gordon. And stolen by Suggs. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Out to Gordon. 4-3.
Aaron Gordon.
Antetokounmpo for three. That shot, no good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up.